Hello everybody and welcome to a new Let's Look At. My name is Ben the Human and this is Wall World Strategy. Those of you who have been hanging around on my channel know I've been playing the original Wall World for a little bit now, and this is a strategy game version of, or set in the world of Wall World, where you take control of a colony and you get to manage it from the perspective of people trying to live on the wall and not the robo-spiders that go off and climb up and down the wall. So we're gonna jump in here. We're gonna play on the first scenario, which is the first frontier, core 43. People wake up inside of a damaged core trapped on the surface of the wall. All they have is fog, scarce resources, and the unsettling feeling that this place lives by alien laws. You must build a colony in the rubble, survive the threats of the wall, and discover how humanity came to be here. So we're gonna do that. Hit accept. We were flying fast inside a metal core. One might even say we were falling. One mistake would have been enough for the journey to end for good. The core struck the wall and clung to it as if trying to hold on to life within. The shell withstood the impact, but it left a mark. Due to the damage, we did not start coming to as planned. We were left in the silence of cryosleep, trapped among cold metal. Now all we had to do was wake up and figure out where we were. Sometime later, we woke up to the alarm and the cold, with no memory of how we ended up in the capsules. The depressurization affected only our sector. Many died or never woke up, and the life support systems are constantly failing to restart. Only the maintenance personnel and simple workers accustomed to repairing, carrying, and following orders are still alive. The rest are asleep. There will be no help, so we gathered and chose someone in charge. I'm that one. I'm that fool. Mining squad, you have arrived. It looks like we got lucky. There are deposits of metal and minerals in the rock, exactly what we need if we want to survive here. Mark these blocks for excavation. The miners will break through the rock and deliver all useful materials to the robo-spider. The sooner we secure these resources, the sooner we can begin construction and bring the colony into order. So this is very much reminiscent of the original Wall World, except you have a squad of miners whose job is to go explore the wall and dig out the useful resources within it. So we're gonna set this up here for our dudes to mine through the wall and go get us these resources here. So this is the first step of learning how to play the game. This part can be pretty fun. The original, or the first cave you enter is very small, so you're just kind of learning how the thing works. But the next cave you will enter is going to be quite labyrinthine, if it's going to be like the first cave I explored when I was testing out how this game works. So also, something of note, you should remember that after your people have mined the stuff out of the walls, you have to highlight those materials to be picked up. I think eventually they will pick them up on their own, but I found it goes faster if you highlight the stuff after they've dug it out. So like, see how that one's not highlighted, and then when I click it, it turns light blue? That's what I'm talking about. It's like we could tunnel deeper into the cave if we chose. I'm going to queue it up in case there's materials back there. I don't know if there are. The funny thing about the mining squad is the AI doesn't seem necessarily like the most advanced, because you'll queue up missions for them to do and some of them will just stand around. Get that loose metal. All right, nothing back there. We will just cancel out that project. It's just like original Wall World. Once you've discovered whether the blocks have stuff in them or not, you just piece on out of there. Gonna bring our last chunk of metal to the front here and we'll get on out of the door. Well done. That's more like it. The first batches of metal and minerals are already ours. We finally have something to work with, but the resources are still not enough. Move to the next access point to extract more resources. Switch to this mode. Oh, switch to wall mode. Press this button. Done. There's our core. Here's our little wall spider here. Robo-spiders extract resources from mines by connecting to breaches in the wall. To send a robo-spider to a new breach, first take it under control, then choose take control and click another breach on the wall. All right, we've selected it. Control. And then let's come on up here. And we'll hit connect to mine as soon as we get there. These other things are just resources on the surface of the wall, so we can gather those later. Right now, we're learning how the robo-spider works. The robo-spider is connected to the breach. You must now enter the mine and continue extracting resources. In we go. The new mine is ready for operation. Continue digging and searching for resources. Issue new orders to the miners. We need everything that we can help get the colony back on its feet. So let's tunnel through here. And then tunnel over here and get those resources. And then it looks like there's a tunnel of metal to be had over in this side of the wall as well. And then because you can only have so many people tunneling through the walls at one time, it actually pays to just tunnel in every direction at one time. The miners will work on their own, so do not require constant supervision. Return to wall mode. It's time to focus on the city. Good. We will do that. So you guys keep on working. I'll be back in a minute to check on you. The birth of the city. It is time to move forward from the survival to construction. Begin developing the settlement. People need power, production, and protection if we are to establish ourselves on the wall. But first, we must choose a name for the new city. Let's go Iron Frontier. That sounds cool. Let's go to construction. We need to start building gathering posts, and the resources that are most valuable are metals, followed by minerals. So I think it's actually quite valuable to start here and then to start down below, because this is a really large deposit of metal. Then we will build a road that is a terrible road. Dismantle this chunk here. And then we will build a road to this guy like that. Time control. We can speed up time if we want. Kind of typical RTS stuff. Do I feel the need to come up here? How many free dudes do we have? We have 65 guys. And each gathering outpost will take 15 guys. So I think it might also be useful to put this guy over here as well. Just to get set up. We're almost done constructing all those things. Let's come check on our miners, see how things are progressing. Pretty slowly. And you guys keep tunneling into there. Come back to the city. Despite resource extraction having begun in the access points, the available volume is not sufficient for the city's full construction and development. There are resource deposits nearby the core that can provide useful materials. They need to be surveyed and put into operation. Build extractor outposts. We will do that. That's what we're doing. And in fact, we already did it. So put our workers to work at the extraction outposts. Yes. Put you to work. And then down here, we're going to put 10 workers and 5 miners to work there. And now what we want to work on is getting our barracks up and running, which we'll need even more metals for, but hopefully our extractors will help with that. To speed up or pause time, use the buttons at the top of the screen. We know how to do that. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, and they'll continue to just harvest these resources until they're gone, and then we can use that space to build. There's a shortage of manpower is beginning to hinder the city's development. All available residents are already occupied with production and infrastructure maintenance. Cryo capsules has been discovered within the core. The decryonization process must be initiated in the core's cryo center to increase the colony's population. I will take care of this issue. So we will come in here. We will awaken. Engineers are actually quite valuable So I'm going to awaken 10 engineers with 5 of our engineering staff here. At the same time, we need to continue building out our barracks zone here. So right now we're up to 5 houses. Each house houses 10 people. Yes, we do have a sick person here, so we would like to put a field hospital down as soon as we can get enough housing. I will provide housing for everyone in the city. We can do that within 3 days. It doesn't, days take a really long time to go by. So, you know, we just need to build 2 more houses in the next 3 days. That'll be fine. Let's check in on the miners again. Let's see how they're progressing. All right, we've accessed the first mineral deposit. This guy's continuing to mine further in here, but I don't see anything back there for him to grab. But that doesn't mean there isn't anything there. Just haven't found it yet. Keep on keeping on. All right. Last house that we need here. And then we'll want to have another house for the engineers we're going to wake up. Morale is an important indicator of the social stability of the city. It is affected by residents' needs, the city situation, victory over an attacking swarm, and deaths. So we want to keep deaths to a minimum. We want to beat the swarm that we're up against, and so on and so forth. You want to do good. See? Hope. Morale is increased because we gave everybody a house. Next, we're going to keep on building downward, and then we'll put our first field hospital down here to serve this one dude who's sick. We just need a few more metals to make that happen. We do want to get access to biomass as well at some point, because that's key for food. That's probably going to be our next priority after... Hey, you found some minerals, dude. Good job. That's going to be our next priority after we get the field hospital up and running here. So put the field hospital there. Then we want a rain collector and a canteen to help with the water consumption problem. Makes food rations out of biomass. So what we will do here is, once we get a little more metal, let's get our gathering posts set up here. And then we will build this road. We are out of metals. Each road segment does take a metal, so you do want to be pretty efficient with how you build your roads. You can recycle them to get your resources back, so it's not the end of the world if you build like weirdly. It's just better in general if you don't waste stuff like that. The canteen will be up next. Right here. I forget how tall the rain collector is, though. We might have to build a little further down. Oh. 5 engineers need to be managing the field hospital. Food and water. I know we're working on the food. Don't worry about it. We have no free workers. Okay, so we're gonna steal some workers from this zone. 5, and we'll fill it up with miners. We put 5 workers in the canteen. And then the remainder of the miners, you can work in that zone, and then we'll work on... Once we get this group of engineers out of cryosleep, we'll switch to 20 workers, so we can get our gathering post up to full capacity. And then we want our rain collectors running as well. It looks like I do need to build you a little lower. So we'll put you there. At night, residents go to rest. So do some production buildings, including mining outposts. Temporarily stop working. Keep this in mind and stockpile resources in advance to avoid shortages. But building also does happen at night. So night is a perfect time to queue up a bunch of stuff. You guys are still doing your stuff here. I don't want to mine out that cube, man. It's not worth our time. Keep on digging. There is some metal back here. Empty block. Is it? I think it's better to dig around the high durability blocks than to go straight through them, unless there's like no other option. And there is some more mines back there. I know there are buildings without staff. The rain collectors don't need people working at them. It's just a passive source of water income, which is good. So we don't have a lot of spare resources to go around. Scouts returned from the outskirts with disturbing news. Far from the city, they spotted tracks and silhouettes of large creatures. Too fast for humans or vehicles, one of the scouts went further than the others to survey the area and never returned. On the radio, they only heard screams and the sounds of a struggle. The tracks lead to the city. We urgently need to strengthen defenses and contain the panic. Let us build an intelligence center, which will tell us when the bugs plan on arriving and bothering us. So I'm gonna put the intelligence center right here. Build a little road to get to it. How you guys doing? You guys are gathering loose metal. That is perfect. Keep digging. Doesn't look like there's anything down there. So there's no point in digging that direction. And then you guys will go up that way at some point. You want to have a lot of metals on hand to be able to build turrets. Turrets are quite metal intensive. We have built the intelligence center. The intelligence center now shows you how soon your base will be attacked by enemies. Keep an eye on the enemy approaching indicator to prepare in advance. To see where the enemies will attack from, expand the wave arrival interface. This will show you the direction from which the enemies are coming. So we would click down here, and it shows us they are coming from this foggy region down here. So what we need to do is build defenses that will seal off this zone. So it's important to note you can only build within the power pylon location. So in order to push energy out this direction, we need to build a transmission station that is close enough to connect to the grid. So we'll build that guy there. And transmission stations are quite energy or resource intensive, so you don't want to just place them willy-nilly. We're low on water. Hopefully it rains tomorrow. The day after tomorrow it will rain. Build a rain collector to obtain water. I have done that. Hey, there, you benevolent bastards. They decided to give me rain before I was scheduled to have it. I forgot to connect this other rain collector though. There we go. Now we have both of our rain collectors up and running. We should be getting a lot of water per hour. All right, so we built you. We need at least 50 metal to at least get one turret up and running. I'd like to have 2. Now we know for sure that these dangerous creatures are headed towards our city, and more importantly, we know which direction they'll come. We must take urgent measures to protect the city before it's too late. Build a turret. A 2 machine gun turret must be built. We will do that. At least 2 of them. So that's the plan. We just need more metals to do so. Almost done with the squad of engineers here. Yes, we've got them. Good. Now let's get a group of 20 workers. And at the same time, we're going to hold off on our... Let's kick up the game speed here, actually, because we're just waiting for our people to get off of shift, or off of rest shift. But then once we get more metals, we can go ahead and... we can go ahead and build our turrets that we need to defend our base with. All right, looks like there's nothing over there. I might tunnel up this way just to verify what may or may not be up there. Ooh, what are you? There's like a room. Do you see this? I'm gonna tunnel into there. For sure. Loose metal on the ground. Loose minerals. Take care of your loose minerals, y'all. I don't know if I need to... It kind of looks like this is as far as things go. But I will tunnel up one level here just to be 100% sure. Oops, don't dig there. New people! They have successfully decryonized some people. The first people have emerged from cryosleep. Like the other survivors, they have no memory of their past and cannot explain what happened before they awoke. These new residents will help the city grow and develop, but their arrival will also place additional strain on already limited resources. More food, water, and housing will be required. Every person saved is both a new opportunity and a new responsibility. We will do our best. The warehouse keepers report that food supplies are running out. If the situation doesn't change, the settlers will begin to weaken and may even die. So we will attempt to deal with that. Part of that is I'm just going to put these engineers to get to work in there. The usual food supplies are running low. What can be found around us looks unfamiliar and unsafe. It becomes clear to survive, we must learn to harvest and prepare food from local resources. Raw biomass can form the basis of a diet, but without processing it, it is dangerous. Start harvesting biomass from oases by building resource depots. We have done so. And once we wake up the next set of workers, oh man, look how much metal we have. We don't have enough energy to run 2 turrets, so I'm going to start by building an energy grid sector. Does this need to be within the blue zone, or can this be anywhere? Because right now it looks like you can build windmills anywhere. So let's build 5 windmills. Only from biomass can canteens produce food. To harvest biomass, build resource outposts near its source, the oases. We are in the process of doing so. Fear not. Once we have enough power, then we can go ahead and build our 2 turrets here. We'll build here. And then we'll build another one on top of that. How's inside the wall going? It certainly looks like there's nothing else there. Not all buildings require roads. Most defensive buildings and some power structures do not need to be connected to the core by roads. They just need to be within the energy range of the core or a power pole. All right, we might find out that the wind turbines do need to be... Oh, no, they don't. They can just be wherever they want. That's actually awesome. Then I don't need to care about where they're placed. All right, second turret. Here we go. 2 turrets. We are gathering biomass just a little slowly. Plenty of metals, plenty of minerals. I should think about building a few more barracks, especially if we're gonna wake up some people. So a house there, and then because that'll be 9. And we need 100 to be able to take care of the 95 that are going to be awake when the next squad of people wakes up here. So the next wave is in 16 hours. We've almost completed the canteen request. Hooray! Rations for everyone. Nice. So this giant foot actually isn't in the way of us building down there at all. Neat. Check in on the miners again. How you guys doing? All right, this seems like you've tapped that out. There are some more minerals over here, so we might as well go over and get those. And then you guys go dig up that way. What the heck is this thing? Can I mine this? Looks like you can. I'm down to clown. And then I wonder what like maybe here, like that, just to see if I don't think there's anything down in that zone, but our workers aren't doing anything else anyway. I guess what you could do is move them to a new mine. But we've got other parts of the mine to dig out anyway. So if you have just miners standing around not doing anything, you know, might as well. 213, 137. 8220. This one will be done before the other ones are done. You might be kind of close. Rising tension. Discontent is growing in the city. People say that the newly awakened were given warm quarters, rations, and access to supplies. However, they haven't experienced what the rest of the residents have already gone through. We've been here for exactly 2 days, you guys. What kind of hardships have you gone through in 1 day that the other people haven't gone through? Old-timers recall that it was they who raised the city during its most difficult days. They worked beyond their strength, froze, starved, and lost people in the first days after awakening. Wrong. All false. It's impossible to hide the discontent. The newly awakened are increasingly viewed as outsiders who have too easily obtained what others had to earn through suffering and hard work. Accusations and disputes are increasingly common in the city, and a dangerous divide is growing amongst people. No, this is bullshit. Yeah. Work for the betterment of the city. Stop crying about it. Raising divisions between each other because somebody got woken up later is stupid. Like, they got woken up later because we needed them to do a job. You being pissy about it is just gonna make everybody else's job harder. You want to put them back to sleep? And then you have to work twice as hard again? Stupid. They touched a nerve. Holy God! Look at all the metal we got from that like deposit. That's amazing. This guy be digging into the wall there. This guy's digging up here just to see what's what. Don't dig into the hardened rock. Better to dig around the hardened rock. There's more metal up here. Look at that. Meanwhile, you're tunneling to the minerals. Good job. Yeah, what did I tell you about the next cave being absolutely enormous? I did not lie. We're actually getting close to where our metals will be maxed out relatively shortly. Field hospital, food and water. Oh, we have 95 dudes. Good. Okay, come here. Take the miners and engineers off this zone. Put these guys to work there. And then I want you to awaken another squad of workers. Because... we can put them to work just gathering biomass, because right now we're converting biomass to food rations pretty rapidly. But if this one starts running out, then we're gonna want to look for a new source of stuff pretty quickly. This one would be a good one as well. We got a couple options, and then once we dig through all of this metal here, we'll just go straight down and build another thing there. How long is this dude gonna be in the hospital for? 2 days and 17 hours. What on earth did you huff, Samuel Garcia? Stop breathing the coal dust. Here, let's kick up the speed. 8 hours till the bugs come out of the wall. Doing good work in the mines. Let's tunnel into the metal here. Warehouses. The settlement is under attack. Fudge. Here they come. All right, hold the phone. I told you the metal storage would be full. I don't think I've learned how to store anything. Oh, I should have built a laboratory. We will build the lab. Just right here seems fine. Yeah, build me a lab. We can put some of our engineers to work. Right, there they come. We have 2 turrets. I am not concerned about this fight at all. You do have to think about your robo-spiders positioning when the enemies come, though. They will attack it if it is in an exposed area. So you just have to keep an eye on where this boy is. You can move him around so then he won't be in danger, but if you want to keep your miners working full tilt, you should pay attention to where he's at. Dig up the minerals here. The loose minerals. Oh, you left some metal on the ground. You weirdos. Oh, we're full on metals, that's why. Get wrecked, get wrecked. Nice. You are pleased that you kept your word. I love the idea that the morale is good because we defended ourselves against the enemy. If we didn't, everybody would be dead. So, first thing we need to do is we need to come in here and research the repair shop so we can repair the buildings that have been damaged. So the next wave that's coming is going to come from this direction and above. So there are two locations where the enemy will come from. They'll come from this spot, and then they will come from up here. So we need to readjust where we put our turrets. You are fine. I think we should deconstruct you. Although maybe we could just leave you alone. And then we could move our robo-spider like down to this mine, maybe. Anyway, we have a surplus of metal right now, so we should go ahead and build our energy and our defenses a little further out. So like right there. And then within that zone, we will put two turrets. One here. One there. And this zone will be pretty much covered. We won't have to worry about the bugs. This one we might have to worry about a little bit just because our turrets aren't optimally placed. But if our spider is done digging by the time they get down there, and there's no guarantee that they will be, because there's still a lot of stuff for us to dig out here. But if we don't get it all done by then, we'll have to move the spider. There's another zone back here. Look at all the minerals, holy cow. Minerals are great, especially now that we've gotten into research, because a lot of research costs a lot of minerals. The things are swimming fine. Consequences. The city has fought back, but terror still keeps people on edge. Giant corpses and traces of battle are all visible on the outskirts. These creatures are too big, too strong, too incomprehensible. I will reinforce the city with new structures. Do you count? Build any two defensive structures. Can I build a metal fence, and does that count? Sure do. You're welcome, team. You need to build a laboratory within 3 days and 8 hours. Sure. Already built. And we are currently working on repair workshop, so we will do that. Do I need to... I'm just going to tear down the metal fence. I don't really need it. It's good for shepherding the bugs into a certain, like, a kill zone, but I don't think we really need that kill zone right now. But otherwise, like, resources are looking great. We have 170 something metals right now. Water's looking fine. Food rations is fine. Did we get the next set of workers yet? Not quite. So maybe we go ahead and start planning our next resource extractor. And then we'll build this road across. Like that. We've depleted the minerals over here. The metals will be shortly after, actually, so we can probably just decommission this dude and move everybody over there. We've hit the storage limit on our metals as well. I think what we want to do in that case is we want to just build a bunch of additional generators, because we'll need the power. We're at 12 right now, so anything that can eat up metals is actually totally viable. Then you're almost done. Great. So let's decommission this guy. And then we will shift all of our workers to this zone here. Let's check in on the cave. You guys have dropped all the metal on the ground because we didn't need it anymore, but now we do need it. Thus is the complex relationship. Aha! I think this is a core zone? We have one core already. I assume cores are for like later game technology research, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If I build another science building, it doesn't say it would actually make things better. Where is the resource shop? Ah, repair shop. You guys go ahead and build on right there, and then we will come to the technology zone. Rain collectors gather water from dew and fog. They operate without rain during mornings and evenings. That does sound really useful. I think we do want to get our hands on small warehouse because we're hitting the metal capacity limit quite often. It's outside the power grid. Oopsies. So we're hitting the limit of our resources quite often. So getting a warehouse seems really valuable. All right, repair shop is up and running. We put engineers to work in there. And then we tell you guys to fix the 2 turrets that are broken. And then I think we honestly just build a 3rd turret. Right here. That way, when the enemy comes out of that zone, we'll be ready to just mow them down. How you guys doing? There's metal. There's loose metal on the ground again, you guys. What did I tell you guys? Pick up after yourselves when it comes to metal. I can't tunnel through that. Huh. Well, maybe we'll wait and see then. Minerals on the ground. More minerals to be had. More metal as well. Take that out. Still loose metal. You're still going for more metal? I told you these caves are insanely long. It's crazy. Power's doing fine. Power distribution radius. Yeah, we know about power pylons. You already told me about this. Or at least I already knew about it. Maybe you didn't tell me. I don't know. Okay, you guys are still working. You're still working for a while. We took you down. We can tear down these roads as well since they're not going anywhere. Save on the metal. I think our canteen is doing fine keeping up with the biomass and rations requirements for now. We could think about building a concrete wall or just more metal fences. All right, back to work, everybody. Should have warehouses soon. That'll be good. Still a day before the next wave comes. I would really like to move the robo-spider. I know storage is full. We don't really have any other options until we build more warehouses. You're almost done with biomass here. I'm glad I got this other biomass thing up and running. I guess what we could do is we could build another gathering post here and then just not use it until it's needed. Like that. All right, we have 115 people at work. I think we should shut down... We should shut down the core... The unfreezer. We don't need more people just yet. Accelerate the healing of residents. Modular housing would be nice because then or dense placement. Optimized interior layout reduces personal space, allow you to accommodate more residents in a single residential module. Or a greenhouse which produces biomass on its own. That does sound nice. Water seems to be doing fine. Biomass is also good. We still have the raw resources, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. A miner on breaches in a wall, which allows you to mine unlimited amounts of metals or minerals within the wall. Okay. Expeditions are interesting. Build a robo-spider techno park is fun. Producing more energy, we get solar panels. Batteries are good. I kind of want to get the artillery cannon. That would be kind of baller. But for now, I guess let's do dense placement. Just so we can get more people in the city, like packed in if we need to. You guys are still tunneling around in there. I know the metal storage is full. Oh, we should go build the warehouses, though. Small warehouse. You should... Honestly, I should deconstruct, like... 1, 2... Whoop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 1. I'm out of minerals, y'all. This is devastating. I would like a warehouse for every single resource. So what we're gonna do is add... I should have built from this other... You know what? I'm doing this all wrong. Dismantle. Dismantle. I should have been building you from this side. That way you were connected automatically. Just poorly planned. I think I wasted some minerals doing that too. All right, small warehouse, small warehouse. Connect you. Oh, what's up? What's up in the city? Great opportunities. The engineers report a discovery. One of the core's compartments has been opened. Inside, robo-spiders damaged during the collision with the wall were found. Most of the machines are inoperable, but they can be restored. The engineers recommend researching robo-spider repair technology and constructing a technopark. Returning these machines to service could become an important step in the city's development. We will build it. That'll be the next thing we research. All right, the warehouses have been built. Select metals. And then, honestly, just keep... We're not even close to any of our other resource capacity things, so... Except maybe water, I suppose. But metal, for now, seems like the one we need to keep rolling. 20 hours till the next invasion. How you guys doing? Loose metal. You've hit the limit in this zone, which is kind of surprising. You left some loose minerals back there. We've got this thing over here, which we would like to get to. And then there's another thing over here that we would like to get to as well. Looks like we will have to tunnel around this impenetrable block here. So we will tunnel through the difficult to tunnel through rock in order to reach the core zone. Technology has been reached. Dense placement. Okay, so now we would like Techno Spider. Where's that at? Innovations? Yeah, Robo-Spider Tech Park. Good. Did the dense housing automatically work, or do I have to, like, upgrade you? Or is that, like, a new building, I understand? It doesn't seem to have changed anything. How did you work? Optimized interior layout and reduced personal space allow you to accommodate more residents in a single residential module. I thought we had 115 capacity before. Is it because I built these ahead of time? Oh, it says 5 out of 13. I'm confused. Oh, we only have 100. I see. So we actually have 13 times 12, which is 154? 56? My metal storage is full again. How many people can you treat at one time? 6 out. You can treat 10 people at one time. Okay. We have to keep an eye on that with the people in treatment. Can you guys stop getting injured on the job? That seems like a lot of people to be injured. Aha! This looks great. Get me all that mineral. They crave that mineral. Here, don't dig in there just yet. This might be able to show us what's going on in there. The Spider Technopark was researched really quickly. That was very fast. Okay. We still don't have enough minerals for you. Maybe expeditions next? That seems important. So let's build the robo-spiders. 15 more minerals. What are you guys doing? Give me more minerals. You're slow. This seems important. Yeah, like minerals are becoming the... Aha! Yeah, gather all these loose minerals up in here. They're quickly becoming the... the limiting factor in our expansion ability. Oh, swarm incoming. Zoom out. Things happen a lot faster when you're on speed 2. Do I need you yet? We're still doing okay on biomass, so maybe we'll just leave you alone. And then the spider... Oh, you're not spiders, I forgot. There are some flying dudes that come in. Gun them down, I say. Get wrecked. How you doing? 94% durability, not a problem. My spider! Actually, I think the spider will be fine. With 3 turrets protecting it, it's probably not a problem. There you go. Good job, squad. Little damage on our turrets, but in the grand scheme of things, it's all good. And we have like an embarrassment of metal to protect ourselves. All right, robo-spider Technopark. We will build you here. Oh, you need a lot more space than I thought you did. Maybe here? Like right there, and then we'll connect you up. Right there. Looking good. Building is under repair. How are things within the wall, y'all? Doing good? You can gather this loose metal now. Looks like this portion of the mine reconnects with the other portion, which is kind of interesting. More loose metal. We're almost into the core. You guys still need to go gather all the random minerals lying around. It's off work time. Not for the miners, though. They have to keep working. We have researched expeditions. Ah, you can't go past normal laboratory in the demo, so that is our limit. Let's go artillery cannon. That sounds kind of fun. Get our hands on that stuff. Oh, put our engineers to work in the bay. How many engineers do I have? I only have 19. I think one of them must be in the hospital. Sure enough, David Schmidt. I'm swapping out the workers for engineers. We have 26 idle workers. So we don't really need that yet. Expeditions, we need some more minerals for, so if our miners could get going on that, that would be fantastic. Are you? Can I repair you? Unarmed. Oh, how sick would it be if we could put a gun on the robo-spider? I bet you can. A rockfall has started. What does that mean? Where's the emergency? Is it happening? Oh. My turret! How long has the rockfall happened for? Are you still okay? Does that only matter for spiders? Emergency has ended. Okay. That was very weird. All right, let's see. Where's the next swarm coming from? From above, from the left, and then from the right this time. So I'm gonna build another turret here. And then I'm going to build a fourth turret here, because this zone is going to protect from here and from here. So they'll have two places to defend from. Oh, it also tells you the breakdown. We've got 12 floaters, 16 spider crawlies, and then I don't know what that guy is. We will find out together. Things are looking good. Let's speed up a little bit. Check inside the wall again. Still working on those minerals, huh? Got the core. Very good. We could dig out this way. I highly doubt there's anything back there. But we got to do our due diligence either way. We're very low on energy. We have electricity crisis, so we will build more generators. I was just about to do so. Wind generator. Come down here. Low on minerals again. Power! On the right side of the screen is the power meter. I understand how that works. What's happening here? Expeditions want to learn more about the place where they ended up and understand why they're here. People can't live without answers without trying to find them. We will build an expedition center and prepare to explore the wall. So that's where our spider from Wall World comes in. Is we're part of the expedition center. That makes sense. How you guys doing? There's so many minerals in here. I wish you guys would grab them. There's so much for you to find and harvest. And instead, you're all running around grabbing who knows what. They are very deep in the mine, so I guess I shouldn't belabor them too much. I would like to construct a robo-spider. There we go. One robo-spider with 45 metals and a core. Got it. Production. Modules. Unarmed machine gun. Here, cancel that bad boy. Oh, I see. So production of one of robo-spider. Can I rename you? You have a button here like I should be able to rename you, but... So you give you a machine gun. Is this in Russian? I don't know what's happening. I keep clicking things. I should probably not do that. Oh, damn, that was fast. Here, can you come back? Robo-Spider 3. To the Technopark. Thank you. Now, assemble a machine gun on him. There we go. Fantastic. He's got a gun now. That's so good. All right. So you come over here, sir. Control. Right here. No collectible resources within range. Okay, so we will deconstruct you. And we will tear down the roads with which you were connected to things. And then I guess we'll just put you to work over here. Or honestly, we should be working on getting these minerals all the way up here. What do you guys want? The robo-spider! We have restored our first robo-spider. Every bolt, every component in it is the result of our collected effort. This achievement has strengthened the citizens' confidence that the colony's chances of survival are growing. The robo-spider can now be used to gather resources within the city or sent far beyond it to explore the wall. They placed their hopes in these machines, seeing them as a path to new discoveries and answers about the world in which we have found ourselves. So let's go ahead and build a new gathering post up here. We will have to build an energy pylon to service it as well. Oops. There we go. Oh, fudge. And then dismantle you guys. There we go. All good. Huzzah. Now, Robo-Spider 1, you should get a gun on you. I won't send you to the techno park yet because I want to finish mining this hole. It's almost done. I can feel it. You guys need to gather those minerals, gather this extra core, gather this stuff, and then I just need you to tunnel up in here and see if there's anything to be had. And then you're free. So let's get this pylon up here so we can charge up that dude. Artillery cannon! Haha! How exciting. So we're very low on minerals, so maybe we hold off on just selecting something for extractors. They just extract stuff from the wall? Interesting. Yeah, maybe not, maybe don't. Oh, we're out of water. Oh, dang, you know what that means we need to research? We need to be researching the moisture collector as soon as we can. Because it hasn't rained for a bit. It's going to snow. What? So as soon as the moisture collector is available, we need to research that. Can we build an artillery cannon just for fun? Takes 15 minerals, are you crazy? We don't have that kind of minerality. All right, good news is we can put these guys to work immediately. Workers. Good. Get me those minerals, boys. Now, you come research moisture collector, and then on top of that, we'll probably research the small condensers because we need a more regular source of water, because with 2 rain collectors, it's not cutting it. Build up a water reserve in 2 days. I think we can do it, especially once our research kicks on. You know what I just realized? We accidentally broke our road. Well, not necessarily, because you were still functioning through that zone there. But I almost feel like maybe we need to be building more rain collectors on the off chance that, like, obviously we don't have a chance for rain for a while, which is kind of devastating for us. But once you're done, that will at least enable us to get some water during evening and morning. How's the wall going? Still gathering these minerals, huh? And you are digging up in here, but it doesn't look like there's anything back there. So I think I'm just gonna take you off that duty. Yeah, just cancel that block, and then you guys get all of the other resources here, and then we can call it good. You guys don't need to be in this wall hole anymore. I forgot that I sent out my other robo-spider and forgot to check in on him. Hello! You guys have just been sitting here this whole time. All right, dig out all of these minerals for me, please. There you go. Sorry, guys, you've just been sitting around for who knows how long. not having anything happen. You guys still getting the minerals? Like four more patches of minerals there, and it looks like you guys finally got the last of the minerals from over there. Little bit longer, and then we're all out of here. One more patch. There we go. There we go. 19 hours before the next swarm, and you've got the last batch of minerals. Good, good, good. Something's coming! The intelligence center detected unstable signals outside the observation zone. At first they thought it was interference and the readings were fluctuating, and the source was unidentified. However, the signals are repeating at regular intervals. Whatever it is, it's moving towards the city. Could it be a new swarm? We need to prepare. Well, we do have access to artillery at some point here. Oh, dude! This thing can shoot so far! I think you need one artillery at each zone. How much do you cost? 15 minerals? That's fine. Because I think we just need 10 minerals for the small condenser research, right? Once the moisture collector is done. And then another rain collector, and then we need to build our road here, right there. And then you just go straight down. That's the most efficient, I think. Good. Are you done yet? Oh, still coming. Almost there. One more dude. We're great. I almost said we're golden, which is great and golden put together. All right. Come on back, Mr. Robo-Spider 1. Wow. Oh, we're in negative energy. That's no good. Let's fix that. There we go. Solid on energy forever now. All right, module. I would like you to have a machine gun and assemble that for me. Has it been done? Hooray! Moisture collector! All right, get me a small condenser here as soon as we have 7 more minerals. So you guys are working on that guy. You guys, honestly... Where's a good place? Oh, actually, right down here. I didn't realize there was a relatively protected hole in the wall. Control you. Come on down there. How's your mining going, dudes? Oh, you've dug it all out. That was quick. All right, so nothing that way, nothing that way. So maybe we just dig straight into the tunnel and see what comes of it. We're very low on water. We're very low on food, which is not great news. Does that mean we need another canteen? Because we have enough biomass, we're just not processing it fast enough, I don't think. Why did my engineers stop working in the technopark? All right, how's it going on in here, you guys? More minerals, fantastic. Minerals are what we need in this day and age. We crave that mineral. We go like that. Good work. Get started. Warehouse keepers report food supplies are rapidly dwindling. If the situation doesn't improve, we'll be in trouble. Full-scale production of supplies. Ah, we've got moisture collector. Hell yes. Oh, no, wait. That was... No. That is what we needed. Oh, small condensers is what I was looking for. Right. Moisture collector is the thing we knew we would get some water from, but I don't know how much. And I don't know how often, so. More minerals is good, though. We're starting to build a backlog of minerals. That's good. You're getting me those minerals. Those minerals will be depleted relatively soon. You guys will have burned through that metal somewhat quickly. Might as well just gather the biomass. We've got space for it. And the canteen. Stock up on rations. Oh, right, we need to build the expedition center. My bad. Put you right there. Nice little place for you. How are we doing on power? Power is fine. How much power does the artillery take? 40 power. Wow. No wonder we ran out of juice. There we go. Build all those energy pylons, and then we'll have plenty of power for the next artillery strike. You guys are digging that out. You guys have found all those minerals. That's good. Honestly, just tunnel, since the rest of you are just standing around, just tunnel through. Like, you might as well just dig a giant channel through the wall, since the rest of you are just going to be standing around otherwise. There we go. More metal, or more minerals, I should say. The Expedition Center grants access to the wall beyond the city. To prepare an expedition, open the building menu and form a squad. You will need a robo-spider, supplies, and available personnel. Got it. Well, we have a spare core. I think maybe we want to build another robo-spider. God, we need water so badly. Water is 16 per hour, but we're consuming 96 per day. To begin exploring the wall, click the squad button on the right, open the global map, and then select a point of interest and click send. Okay. Well, we have Robo-Spider 4. We have 3 people. You need a lot of metals and a lot of food, which we don't have, surprisingly, considering we had so much metal early on. This one will be processed relatively soon, and I honestly think maybe we should think about getting a gathering post set up down here that we can convert you into. Oh, there's a space in there. Good for us. I'd love for you guys to start finding metal again. That we were like, it's you get what you wish for kind of thing, where you have an embarrassment of one riches and then you run out of it and you're like, I'm doomed. Because this hole is done. We don't need that one anymore. 24 hours. We have 24 hours to get a bunch of water. The problem with the water thing is like it's very dependent on whether or not it rains. And if we don't have rain, I almost think it would be better to have like gunned straight for small condensers. 140 units per day actually seems super important. Now that I think about it, I really wish I had read that instead of building these rain collectors. Like, it claims it's gathering 4 per hour. I guess it's only during the evening. Well, now it's going up, so that's something. I wonder how long it'll last though. It is chunking along. Oh, and then it stopped. I did keep my word on the I kept my word on the food, but the water has ceased production. The swarm is coming. That's not great. All right, here they come. You have a gun at least, so you can kind of defend yourself. Okay, slow your roll here. There's a lot of stuff happening on the screen here. All right, you guys are coming from a long ways away. You guys are coming from a long ways away. They are attacking my robo-spider, but the robo-spider is fine. How you guys doing in the mine here? You're digging out. It's more minerals, unfortunately. That one's done. Ooh, growing the glowing slash, the cave, or the protruding rock. Now it's snowing. Do you guys gather any water from snow? You do! Legends. Dude, he's got such range. The spider can shoot forever. Oh, he's a big guy. He's huge. Damn, he blew up my turret so quickly. We've researched small condensers. I need to build another turret, you guys. Okay, he died. Thank God. Dude, he blew up that turret so fast. Where are you going? Stolen supplies? We will find the thieves. How dare they? Small greenhouse? Well, no, we're still fine on biomass. Maybe we should get this small energy dome if those big guys are going to be coming back. Get wrecked. All right, repair boys. Dude, the turret's got wailed on. All right, thank God we're collecting water from the snow, which makes sense. Like, you can obviously get water from snow. I didn't know if the game knew that, though. Aha! Metals to be had. Wonderful. Then you guys tunnel out that way just to see if there's anything over there. 2 days and 3 hours. And then they're coming from every direction now. We still have the 2 entrances into the base, though, that the enemy has to go past, so... We're looking at 195 dudes. That is crazy. I imagine that's the large zone that we... Or not zone, but, like, they were like, there's a tremor coming. Probably the giant group of enemies coming towards us. Here, come up this way, you guys. Dig all that out. Dig this out. Aha! Metals have been discovered. Hooray! Back on the metal train. You guys are still gathering those metals. This is almost done. This one's being processed. Okay. Go ahead and kick up the speed, create a squad, and send it on an expedition. I would love to, but I need more food rations. We make 2.78 per hour, and we consume 144 per day. That doesn't quite add up, because there's only 24 hours in a day. And... even if we made a full 3, that'd be 60 rations per day. If we're eating 144, it just doesn't add up as to why we still have a positive amount. I don't quite understand. Oh, our mineral storage is now full, so we can actually switch our metal storage over to mineral storage. Who'd have thought? All right, I have enough metals to repair my turret here. That's good news. What's this? The swarm reached the city and we repelled the attack. It seemed that was the end of it, but the reconnaissance center reports that the signals have not disappeared. They have not weakened or changed, as if the swarm had nothing to do with them. What we destroyed was not their source. The anomaly continues to move towards the city. Its scale should be impossible. Contact in 2 days. Well, there's your answer. So it is 2 days, or I mean a day and 24 hours. I do want to send this robo-spider out, but we need more metal to make that happen. Hopefully my guys will reach the metal in time, and then we can get some stuff. Maybe like this instead. So we're kind of exploring the tunnel anyway. Let's check up on this other spider. What I'll probably do before the next wave comes is I will move my spiders to be a part of like the base defenses. So you know how the machine guns did pretty good work on our robo-spiders? I think I'll move the spider, like a spider, to be a part of this defense zone. And then I'll put another spider with this defense zone, and then we'll try our best. Mabla! They've come to you and reported that the thief has been found. He was caught near the warehouses, beaten and tied to a pole. The townspeople say he stole food and water while the others were dividing up the last of their supplies. The crowd gradually disperses, but the tension remains. Some feel satisfied, others are alarmed at how quickly the discontent in the city has escalated into a lynching. What does it mean by we will take it, measures to ensure this doesn't happen? I don't have the ability to research, like, police squad. What are we currently researching? Energy dome, that's right. We would like the energy dome, I think. I need 14 more metals to set out an expedition. You're tunneling into something, so that's good. Nothing to be had down there. And closer. Water is full. Well, that's a nice problem to have, considering how, like, close we were to starving. Or, I guess dying of dehydration is the thing. Dismantle the roads we don't need. We get the metals back. We send out our expedition as soon as that guy is done being deconstructed. Oh, you're out of metals too. Deconstruct. Small energy dome. 65 metals, you guys. Holy cow. Wow. Well, there's nothing else we can do from a defense perspective. I guess wind turbine optimization does seem nice, so then we never have to worry about energy again. All right, we have the thing. Team Alpha. How do I send Team Alpha out? Do I go to the map? No cargo. I don't want to disband Team Alpha. I want to go to the map. There we go. Team Alpha, I would like you to go to the glowing no, I don't want minerals. How about the cave? Water? No! I mean, we have to send a mission out, so we'll send you to the protruding rock. But I wanted you to find metal, man. I gave you 50 metal and I found nothing. Useless. All right, let's come this way, so we can get more metal this way. Good grief. 50 metals for no metals. This feels very Frostpunk, when you send out your sled dog teams and then they go and find stuff and bring it back. Sometimes people, sometimes not. Gathering post down yonder. And then in order to enable the gathering post, we need to build a transmission tower as well. You're almost done, so we could deconstruct this whole, like, contraption up here if we need to. Go ahead and speed up time. What are you guys doing? I'm gonna do it this way because I'm curious to see if digging all the way around is faster than digging through this one difficult block. Because it's 3 times... Well, you know what? The math itself... It bears out. It's 3 times as difficult to dig through this, but this is like 8 more blocks than before. Where's the rockfall? Right there? That's not a big deal. Just don't land on my robo-spider and then we'll be fine. It's very close to my robo-spider. But I think we're in okay shape. Alright, I need to build this transmission tower. We have a day to get more energy, or more metal out of this thing than it will cost to build. I hope that's the case. How you guys doing? Hey, you found some stuff. Sorry I haven't checked in on you in a minute. Metals? Ooh, more metals. We love metals. Dig, 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 dig. Keep digging. There's another deposit of metals back here. And speed up time again. I think 4 turrets is enough to defend our whole position here. I would like 5 turrets on each zone and then and an artillery cannon if we could get away with it. I don't know if we'll have enough metal, particularly because you guys are not going to be bringing any metal back, unfortunately. But part of that kind of depends on how much metal you guys find. This looks pretty good though. Ooh. Looking good. Oh, more metal to be had up here as well. I see you. Wrong direction. We don't want to tunnel that way. We would like to tunnel this way. Very good. Actually, this is going to be sick up here. Deposit has been depleted. The biomass, that would be here. So we can deconstruct you. We can deconstruct you, because I don't think anything is dependent on your power. So we'll just dismantle this whole thing. What do you mean there's no connection to the core? What are you talking about? You needed a road on that side of you? That doesn't make any sense. All right, what do we got for research left here? You are fine. I don't think we need any more people. Small greenhouse probably isn't going to make a difference for us. Like maybe smelter at this point in the game. We could build a smelter and try to convert all of our minerals into metals and then build a bunch of defensive structures. So like, I think I might have built you outside of the energy zone. Yeah, like right there. That's my bad. I got a little too click happy. You need 65 metals for the artillery? Holy cow. How you guys doing? Aha! This is important. Gather all of the loose metal. More so than anything else you're drilling into out here. Don't drill into that. In fact, I'll stop you from drilling this stuff so you guys gather the metals quicker. All right, we have another artillery cannon. This one, I think we place near the back. And let's just like let it unload on enemies as they come towards us. You're done. That's nice. Can dismantle you as well. I will leave this energy pylon though, because we can use that to... We've maxed out our biomass and our food storage. Because we can use that to be our like forward base when it comes to our... Oops. When it comes to where our defenses will be. So artillery, or normal turret. 11 hours? How you guys doing on that metal I told you to gather? Still sort of working on it. The expedition has reached the checkpoint. What does that mean? Do I have to check in on them? Search the area. A huge mineral deposit covers the cliff's summit and can be harvested for the city's needs. Having reached the top, the expedition has a rare opportunity to look around. But the view brings no relief, only the wall stretches to the horizon. No passage, no edge, no other way. It seems as if humans have a future, they have to build it here in these harsh conditions. All right, gather up me the minerals, boys. Build up a water reserve. Didn't we already do that? We have 100. Yeah, I was gonna say. We have 156 water. What are you talking about? I mean, I love an easy challenge. Don't get me wrong. Just confused by the demand. Thank you for bringing the metals back, you guys. Very, very good. We don't need to tunnel from the other side anymore. Are you guys coming? Are you guys coming back? Small structure. Metals. Giant chasm. Sure. A gigantic dark chasm that can be seen in the wall. It stretches so far that its edges are lost beyond the horizon. A muffled roar rises from the depths at regular intervals. Well, I hope you guys don't get killed in the process. I may have sent you to your death. Apologies if that is the case. Dude, the energy dome is tiny. Well, if I had known that, I might have placed my turrets a little closer together. But alas, I did not know that. Ooh, you found a metal block as well. That's great news. Gather, gather. Oh, there's more metal. Holy cow. And then this is just an untapped vein for sure. 6 hours though. You guys are still gathering metal as well. You haven't drilled that metal either. All right, lots to do here. Okay, that's built. Blocking incoming damage. So I kind of think we should build another energy dome right here then. If we can cover both of those. Not sure we can, but we'll try. All right, okay, good. I was gonna say we're not gonna get. Does this cover both of you? We'll try our best. I don't think we're gonna get any more metal during the day from our workforce, so we're gonna have to rely solely on the guys harvesting the metal from inside the caves here, so we should not be digging any of that stuff up. And honestly, we should stop digging any more metal even, and just harvest as much metal as we can. The city has fallen still. In their panic, people do not know what to prepare for. The reconnaissance center reports that the anomaly signals continue to grow. Its scale cannot be measured, and its density, speed, and form all lie beyond the limits of any model. No one can predict what will happen. In a few hours, it will be here. The city is preparing for its final test. Let's try our best, squad. I almost wonder if it'd be more valuable to just have more guns than just shields. We built 2 shields. Hopefully that will help. 2 hours to go. All right, you guys need to get out of the cave. Manual control. Come here. And then same thing here. You come there, and then you are part of our defenses now. We have an hour to go. We've discovered the smelter, y'all. Great. Just work on the container system. It's not going to be done before the final challenge here anyway, but we will try our best. We have 10 medals. All right, here it comes. Wham. Get ready. Too much power used. All buildings are offline. I think that was a glitch. Yes, we have 7 power. I will dismantle this building. Why is the power keep fluctuating on and off? Well, that's troublesome. I have no idea why the power keeps zapping on and off, because we have a positive 37 and then it like kind of shuts down. I almost wonder if I should shut you guys off for now, just to make sure I have the right amount of power. It's fine if you attack my houses. The buildings being damaged in that way is not a concern to me. Is it like when you fire a cannon shell? Is that what's happening? I'm not 100% sure. I accidentally disconnected you, so that's not great. There we go. Here, repair the core. We don't need to repair the field barracks right now. We might need to like emergency repair some of the turrets. $195 dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Yeah, go around the base. That's what we like to see. Can I immediately hold the second? What if I build a wall in front of them in like now? Something's coming! While the residents were fending off the creatures' assault, the sky above the city suddenly opened. The clouds parted, and from that abyss, something so enormous began to rise that people simply froze, forgetting the battle. What is that monster? Uh-oh. Well, now. It's the dude we've fought so many times. Dude, look at us kill those creepy crawlies, though. Goodbye. Oh, he's shooting a laser beam. Well, rip to a legend. Wall world strategy. Awesome. Well, scripted death. I don't take responsibility for losing. It was a Dark Souls boss for sure. Well, that was fun. Cool beans! The city on the wall has been built. The first waves of the enemy have been repelled and the colony systems have been tested. You've proven that it is possible. Thank you for participating in the demo. Well, that was a great little like addition to the wall world like mythos and core of games. So I've loved the wall world game itself, and I think wall world strategy is a great addition to it. Thank you to LOR Games for putting out a cool demo during the Next Fest. I would recommend checking it out on Steam. There's a link down in the description if you would like to try it yourself. My name has been Ben the Human. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more stuff like wall world strategy or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!